Well, in any country, the COVID coping strategy is a political decision. It's not a medical decision, certainly not a scientific decision. And in China, it has to deal with its own legacy problems. And so far, the dynamic zero strategy has been working until April. So we have seen this huge disruption to the supply chains, not just around Shanghai, but to many cities along the East Coast. And if the current situation continues, it's not just a problem to the medical system, it's actually a bigger problem for the labor market. I think the main concern now is that the Chinese government has been focusing so much on containing this virus. They don't have a clear exit strategy. What worries me the most is once this whole thing is over, if China somehow contain the virus in the second half of this year, there is no financial cushion for the private sector or the consumer sector to actually restart whatever they want to do. The income growth is slowed, and the labor market is having a very difficult time because, the private sector just can't bounce back as fast.
Yeah, but my question is, it will bounce back even less fast if they let COVID get out of hand, wouldn't it? I mean, no one has really come through with an economic picture of what would happen if we have the scale of infection and death in China that would result from them taking their foot off the COVID brake. The economic impact of that would surely be significantly greater than of this current policy.
Oh, sure. If they're all of a sudden all the restrictions are lifted, then there will be a run on China's medical care system, on hospitals. I don't deny that. But there has to be a change in narrative, trying to calm the corporate sector and households in the way they perceive Omicron. It's not as lethal as the previous virus, but now people treat it almost like AIDS or some even more severe disease. So the government has to do a right way of education and make the whole process more transparent so there is less panic in the system. This process has to be gradual, but it has to be done.